Okay, so I'll just do a little bit of recap. The multiplication theorem first. Okay. Okay. Multiplication theorem, and then we'll get into problems. So multiplication theorem states, very easy, we know P E stroke F is given by P of E intersection F divided by P of F, and similarly P of F stroke E, to the condition it is P of F intersection E divided by P of E. What we need to observe here is that an intersection, these two are same things. F intersection E and E intersection F are same terms. So keep them on one side and cross multiply and equate the left hand side. That is the multiplication theorem. So if you keep this on right hand side, then on left hand side we have PE subject to the fulfillment of F into, multiplied by P of F should be equal to P, again these two, PF stroke E multiplied by P of E. This is one that we learned the other day. This is multiplication theorem. And then we went into condition for two events to be independent. So let's again see. P of A stroke B. How do you write it? P A intersection B divided by P of B. Now here you need to apply your logic. Probability of occurrence of A subject to the condition that B has already occurred. This is how we read it. Now these two, now here we say that A and B are independent events. Okay. If A and B are independent events, the happening of A has no relation to the happening of B. Neither the happening of B has any impact on the happening of A. Clear? So this term, the LHS, can be now interpreted as P of A. Look, P of probability of happening of A that B has already occurred. हमें क्या मतलब है? It is probability of A because they are not related. Conditional probability changes in case of independent event. Here events were dependent. First you hit this, then you get this. Here they are independent. So what is the probability of, as I said the other day, what is the probability of you coming to my class to the condition that Aroma will make samosas today? They are not, they are just independent to each other. So we say this is equal to P of A. इस चीज का probability B पे depend ही नहीं करता है. So happening of this is totally related to this. If this be the condition, then how do you write P of A intersection B? We write P of A intersection B as PA into PB. You're just cross multiplying and you know that this stuff is nothing but this. You've replaced it. This is the condition for independent events. So we'll get some problems where they'll ask us to prove that these two events are independent. The way we prove is we have to establish this relationship. Are we fine? Chale, let's go to problems now. Okay. Try and understand this, and you need not memorize anything. Your just concept should be clear. If two events are independent, then their intersection is the product of the individual probability. Righto? Shall we? सार्थक हुआ? और एक बड़ा कॉपी में लिखिए, छोटा कॉपी क्या लिखता है? An unbiased dice is thrown twice. Dice is thrown twice. So it's what is the condition? 36 is our sample space. Let A be odd number on the first throw, B be odd number on the second throw. ठीक है ना? Odd number on the first throw, B be. Check the independence. Okay. So what we do first, let's formulate our sample space, and we are doing it in a kiddo manner so that we don't make any mistake. 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6. Okay, if I write two rows, you'll get the logic. 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 6, and similarly we will have a 6 6, we will have a 6 1, and dot 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 and dot 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 dot. Okay, let's try and understand. A is the event, B odd number on the first throw. So look for A. Let's look for the probability of A. Independent means we have to show that P of A intersection B is equal to PA into PB. This is what we have to establish, and then it will tell us that they are independent. Now, P of A, odd number on the first row. This entire row is odd number on the first row. Do you agree? Odd number on the first row. Then the third one, 3, 1. This row will be odd number on the first row, and 5, 1 will be odd number on the first row. Do you agree? So how many? 36. Half of 36. 18. Agreed? चार तक समझ में आएगी नहीं? Yes. Odd number on the first row. This row is all odd number on first row. Similarly, third row will be odd number on first row. Fifth row will be odd number of first row. So out of 6 rows, 3 rows are qualifying. 3 6 are 18. So 18 favorable by 36. So P of A is how much, beta? Half. Now we need to find out what is probability of B. It says, and B be the event, odd number on the second row. Odd number on the second row means this column qualifies, this column qualifies, this column qualifies. Same thing. So it will be again 18 by 36, which is equal to half. Now look for A intersection B. A intersection B are those numbers which will be odd number on the first row and odd number on the second row. A 3 3, right? A 1 3, a 1 5. Similarly, in this line you are getting 3. In this line also you will get 3. In this line you will get how many? 3. So 3 3s are 9. So if you try to see this probability, it will be 9 upon 36, which is equal to 1 upon 4. I think now you have understood. You can establish that P of A intersection B is equal to P of A multiplied by P of B, in this case, where half is 1/4 is equal to 4. Therefore, you can write this. Here you can write a line, PA into PB, which is equal to half, multiplied by half, which is equal to 1/4. And therefore, you have established this. And yes, so they are saying check the independence of the two events. We write and we say that the two events are independent. Bacha, samajh mein aaya? Easy stuff, nothing so great. Next problem. Okay. Keep on doing problems, but the more you do problems, the more you're. Shall we? Chalo. ये वाला आप करने की कोशिश कीजिए. Let's try and do. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. 3 coins tossed simultaneously means sample spaces have got how many? 8 observations. Okay. Now we did not write all 8. We'll just go by E. E is the event. E is the event. 3 heads or 3 tails. So E is the event. Very easy. You get either 3 heads or you get 3 tails. E to ho gaya. And what is F, beta? F is at least 2 heads. At least. H, H, T, H, H, H will also come. H, T, H will come. T, H, H will come. Do you think anything else? At least 2 heads. That's it? Yeah. Okay, very good. And then we look at G. G is at most 2 heads. At most. So all 3 tails. Tail, tail, head, tail, head, tail, then tail, head, 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 tail, then head, tail, head. At most 2 heads. Any other way? Look, the head should, the head, huh? Head, tail, tail. Head, tail, tail is also one option. Yes. Everything except 7 should come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Except tail, tail, tail. ठीक है ना? इसमें गलती किया तो सब गलती हो जाएगा. Now you have to check the pairs EF, EG, FG. Now you all do it. So you have to check for the pairs. Means check whether PE intersection F. Are you able to find it as PE into PF? This is one you need to check. Then check EG. So PE intersection G is equal to PE into P of G, and then you need to check FG. So PF intersection G is equal to PF into P of G. Check करो तो बेटा किस में आ रहा है. Either all of you are getting the same answer or not. Neha, comfortable? Zoe, comfortable? कर नांसी फुल.
PF is independent.
PE should come as how much? 1 by 4. Then PF should come as how much? 1 by 2. And PG 7 by 8. E intersection F कितना है बेटा? E intersection F में ये एक, right?
Yes.
There's only one. 1 by 8. So E and F are independent. How about E and G?
No.
They are not independent. Is it same for all of you, Neha? And how about FG? So I'll give you some practice papers also, but sometimes this exam idea is also a good book for CBSE physics. Sorry, maths.
No.
You also got your textbooks.
Yeah, I got it earlier tomorrow.
How about Zoe? You got your textbook? No, you forgot, but you got your textbook. Neha, did school give you your textbook? Tomorrow school starts. No, let me get. I got one more copy out here. So. One minute, I can do this. Oh, there's a bookmarker also. This one you can use for answer checking. Okay. Sure, let's go to the next one. Come. Achha, this is a different, it's a proof type of problem. So let's see how this problem is done. Now it says prove that if E and F are independent events. They've said that E and F are independent events, okay? Which means I can write P of E intersection F is equal to what, beta? P of E into P of F. I can write this, right? And so are the events this. You have to prove that. So to prove that P of E intersection F complement should be equal to P of E into P of F complement. Did you understand this or not? First tell me. This is the data that is given. This is what you have to prove. Complement, you know? Okay. Such questions are best understood by Venn diagram. So let's see the Venn diagram. Okay, try and understand first. Let's see the Venn diagram of this. So let's say we have E as one set or event. We are not doing sets here. And this is F. Sorry, this is F. Now let's first demarcate each areas. Okay, the whole is the sample space. Just observe what I'm doing. Okay, don't copy. Try to understand first. This is E. Okay. Say this is E and this is F. When I've drawn the arrows on the circle means the entire blue circle is E, the entire blue circle is F. What is this? E intersection F. Okay. What is this portion? This portion means the broken portion. Okay. This should be, according to me, E intersection F complement. See, F is this. Okay. F is this. F complement means the whole rectangle with a blank. The whole rectangle with a blank. Intersection of that figure with this is this much only. Agreed? So similarly, what should be this? This should be F intersection E complement. Are we fine? Right? So P E intersection F is equal to P of E into P of F. This is what is given to us. Okay. Fine. Okay. Can we write it like this? Can we write PE something in this manner? P of E. Now, if you want to find out only E, think as sets. Okay. Things as sets. E is P E intersection F this much plus P E intersection F. Just see. The whole circle E is this much plus this intersection. Can we write that? P खाली लगाने का, आप उसको सेट करके सोचिए. Therefore, P E intersection F stroke can be written as P of E minus P of E intersection F. Okay, and they given that they are independent events, so I can write this as P of E minus bracket open P of E into P of F, because it is given that they are independent events. Clear है? हो गया, आया तो गया आपका. This can be written as P of E 1 minus P of F, which is P of E into P of complement. 1 minus P of F is what? F complement. यही तो RHS निकालना था ना हमें. ये RHS. These are typical 2 marks question. चेप देता है, इसको देख लीजिए अच्छे से, समझ में आएगी नहीं आपको.
How did we get that 1 minus P of F?
यहां से P of E को कॉमन लो, तो इधर 1 बचा और इधर 1 minus P of F बचा. हाँ, नहीं देख देख के करो. If you get stuck up in problem, then only you see the board. But what I will suggest is this diagram you are able to interpret and make on your own. You have understood? Shall we? Next wala. Similarly, they can give, the book also will say, prove that this one, probability of this is equal to probability of this and probability of this. Same structure you can prove. Okay. A and B are independent events, then the probability of occurrence of at least one of A and B. One of A and B. One of A and B is actually P A union B. A and B. A and B union, na? So they are asking you to find out, to prove at least one of A and B. You have to prove P of A union B is equal to 1 minus PA complement PB complement. It's just algebra, plain algebra, nothing more than that. We will get to do it in one go, or in two goes it will come up. Okay, let's write the formula of P of A union B from set. Tell me. It should be P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. And you have given that A and B are independent events. इसको खोल सकते हैं बच्चा? चलो खोलते हैं. P of A plus P of B minus P of A into P of B. ठीक. P of A plus, now take P of B common, then it becomes 1 minus P of A. Have you understood this? I've taken P of B common, 1 minus P of A. What will I get? A complement. P of A plus P of B into P of A complement, sorry. P of A complement. See, P of A complement to aa gaya. Right. Now, split this one. This can be written as 1 minus P of A complement. ठीक है ना? Agreed? P of B and P of A complement. Don't put this bracket, then the whole maza will go away. Let's just keep it. One minus P of A complement. Now children, take P of A complement as common. I think you must have got it now. One minus P of B. आ गया? One minus, take P of A complement, 1 then this becomes, sorry, 1 minute, this becomes 1 minus P of A complement minus P of B into P of A complement. Sorry. Okay. Now it's easy. Now it becomes 1 minus, take P of A complement as common, then you are left with 1 minus P of B. Okay? 1 minus P of A complement into P of B complement, which is equal to 1 minus PA complement PB complement, which is equal to RHS. देखो तो बेटा समझ में आया कि नहीं? Have you understood? It's just all jugglery. This was split up. Once you split this up, you take PB common and you give birth to 1 minus PA. So PA complement is born. Once PA complement is born, split this PA as 1 minus PA. Then take this term and take P of A complement as common, which I have taken there. P of A complement as common. Then 1 minus PB it will become, and 1 minus PB is P of B. Thick. You understanding? Yes, all is easy. Able getting the confidence on your own? Yeah. See the board only when you feel necessary. We will wait and do. We have all time in our hand. Just that the confidence should build up. And start having copies in which you are doing all NCERT problems. And the more number of problems you do, the more it will be easy for you. And don't procrastinate. Chale aage? Okay. Oh, it's the same question. Okay. These are your NCERT exercises. So you can put a pencil out there and let's start doing one by one. You all do.